Tonight we're going to make a nice beef roast using the Instant Pot pressure cooker. I'm going to use a sirloin roast, and this is from Wegmans, and it's 2.86 pounds, and it's a boneless sirloin. It's a really nice piece of meat. I'm going to start by sauteing it in a little olive oil in the Instant Pot. So let's get it warmed up. We'll start on saute, and when the heat comes up a little bit, we'll start sauteing the nice piece of meat. Okay, I set this for high on the saute mode so it cooks quickly. I'm just going to pour a little olive oil into the container. And this is a nice stainless steel container. Really great to cook in. There's not much fat on this. I'm not going to trim anything off of it. It's very lean. Okay, now there's not much fat on this meat, so I'm not going to trim anything off. Just going to get a little sizzle going on here so that we seal the juices into the meat. Turn it over. I just want a nice little brown edge on this, and then we're going to start adding the other ingredients. Okay, I'm going to use some organic beef broth. This is a nice carton from Wegmans. It's really good quality beef broth. We're going to measure a cup and pour that right in there. Alright. Now I'm going to leave it on the saute mode until we get everything set, and that way the temperature of the pot will stay hot until we're actually ready to cook. Next, I'm going to take a little red wine vinegar, which has properties to tenderize the meat, but it also puts in a delicious flavor. Some people would like to use wine at this point. They can add wine to the pot roast liquid, but I sprinkle this right on the meat. And then I'm using one of my old family recipe ingredients, which is Lipton beefy onion soup mix. Any kind of onion soup mix is useful, and Lipton has always given us good beef. The beefy one has a little bit of the beef broth in it too, so I just sprinkle this on top of the meat, and you can see the onions in this onion soup, of course. But what's really nice is when this is done, it'll have a nice coating of the onions after they've been hydrated again. It's really good. Now, because this is very salty and it has other seasonings in it, I'm not adding salt and pepper to this at this point. Okay, you can hear it still simmering there. So I'm going to take my carrots. I have a bag of frozen carrots, and these are crinkle cut, or you can use whole carrots and just cut them up into kind of large pieces, but these are large coins. They're not very small, and that's good. You should have a hard vegetable, something that doesn't disintegrate too fast, because we're going to have pretty high cooking time here, as our cooking time is going to be a little longer than usual for things that we make in the pressure cooker. So we'll keep the carrots off to the side, and then I have some baking potatoes I would like to put in here, and let's see what we can fit. We'll put them a little bit around the edge. Now these are really big guys. I'm going to use 3. And then I'm going to take another little drizzle of olive oil and put it across the potatoes. And the reason why I'm doing that is I'm going to add another packet of the Lipton beefy onion. There's 2 in a box, and this works out nice, and it gives you great flavor in the juices that are going to be in the pot when we're finished. So let's just sprinkle this on. And if a little bit extra goes down on the meat, well, that's okay. Alright, that makes a nicely flavored potato when we're finished. Alright, there's enough liquid in there now to bring this pressure cooker up to pressure. And we'll also use the meat juices on the potatoes when we're done too. Okay, let's close it up. And we're going to change the mode now to pressure cook. So there's a lot of great presets on here, but let's go up to the pressure cook. Alright, that's highlighted. Now we have to go into the screen and get the setting that we want within pressure cook. It'll take 1 hour and 10 minutes. Then for pressure we want it on high, which is already on high. Now let's press start. Very easy and very nice display to look at here. And let's go up here and make sure everything looks right on the top. Here's the pin that's going to pop up after it comes up to pressure. Now this is a newer pressure cooker from Instant Pot, so you don't have to bother to set the valve for pressure because it's already set for you. However, when you're ready to release the pressure out of the pot, you just press this button and it'll pop the valve up. So we're all set. Okay, when the pot comes up to pressure, it'll cook for 1 hour and 10 minutes on high, and we'll allow the pressure to escape naturally to give us the most tender piece of meat we can get. And we'll be back to take a look together when all that's done. Alright, the cooking is done. The steam has naturally escaped, and now I'm just letting the very last bit of steam out of the cooker. I want to show you the chart here that shows up on the bottom. You see this chart on the bottom? It's a little bit hard to see with all the lights on, but you can see the curve here of where the cooking took place with the steam and the amount of pressure in the pot. And now you can see it's coming to an end here with the amount of pressure that's in the pot. And as soon as the pin drops, we'll open it up. Alright, the pin just dropped. Let's take the lid off. Oh gosh, set this here. Look at that. Still bubbling. It looks delicious. Let's take the potatoes out. And they are well done. I can see that by the way we grip them with the tongs. We're also going to scoop out some of the carrots. And the carrots now are mixed with the onions from the soup mix. So that looks so delicious too. See all the onions mixed in there. Alright, let's see how this looks inside. Wow. Wow, is that a nice slice of roast beef? The roast beef is nice, moist, easy to cut. And I'm going to have a little taste. That's good. Very nice. Let's take a look at the carrots are tender. And the potato, look how nice. Put some nice meat juices on this whole plate. Oh gosh. Beautiful pot roast and potatoes and carrots. All right. There's an easy, very easy instant pot meal. It does take a little longer than some of the quick ones that we show you from time to time, but you can see how nice this meal came out. And there was very little preparation involved. So hope you get the chance to try this recipe. Enjoy it and let me know how yours comes out in your Instant Pot. Alright, thanks for watching.